Hello, friends. This is your host, Parag, on Stay Strong podcast. Thank you very much for joining this interesting podcast. I've been wired to interview women over 45 who are into kettlebell sport, who started kettlebell sport journey a little later in the age. And the reason behind that is I need to understand how do they train, because the more I take interviews, the more I understand the challenges what women faced, especially after the age of 40. Today we have a guest from Hungary. Her name is Katalin, and she started kettlebell lifting in 2016. So she's lifting kettlebells for 6, 7 years, and she currently holds world record with WKSF, that is lifting double 16 for 93 reps. That's a amazing number at this age. However, she had earlier age challenges of joint inflammation. Starting at the age of 6, she of course was playing sport, but she got into getting into the kettlebell sport a little later, and training with her coach earlier, and then now self-coach. She has really mastered the art of lifting, and slowly she would like to get to 24 kilos and beat her PRs and really make a very good numbers with 24 kilos and show that nothing is impossible. We are going to understand how does she think, what nutrition does she take, how does she allocate time for the training. Right now, getting in touch with her and spending some time with her via this podcast is my privilege. Guys, please welcome Katalin from Hungary. Hello, friends. This is Parag here. Welcome back to Stay Strong podcast. We have Katalin from Hungary. And over to you, Katalin. Thank you very much for joining this podcast. Please introduce yourself, a little bit of your introduction about your fitness background and your professional background, both.
So thank you very much for the invitation. It's a real honor, and let me say hello to all your followers and everybody in India who loves Kettlebellsport. So my fitness background, how should I say? I was very passive at my young age, till the age of 20, when my first knee surgery happened, and afterwards something just switched in my brain. Thanks God.
Okay.
And I decided to be more active, to change lifestyle, and started doing sports, different kind of sports. At those times, as I'm 45 now, so 25 years earlier.
Okay.
So 25 years ago, we didn't have much to choose in between. So mainly I went aerobic classes and something like that.
Okay.
And did some kind of bodybuilding, but in very low level, just for fun.
Okay.
And afterwards, I decided to start some kind of combating sport
Okay.
and self-defense, and did Krav Maga for years, and did kickboxing for more than 10 years.
Okay.
After several injuries, I decided to just to leave the boxing gloves in a corner and do something that I'm not so injuries for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's why I went for some kind of cross training,
Okay.
and I did CrossFit for years.
Okay.
But I would like to mention that in my young age, I had a health issue, which was not very well handled. It started as a simple tonsillitis,
Okay.
and as it wasn't treated properly, all my joints were inflamed, actually. So for
Okay.
years,
Okay.
it was inflammation, basically,
Yes.
in my joints, and at the age of 6. So
6.
yeah, at the age of 6,
Okay.
and the doctors said when I met them several years ago that my biggest luck is that I started doing sports. because otherwise, I think not I think, but the doctor said that further surgeries must have been taking place in knee and in shoulder and in other bigger joints.
Yeah.
So he said that it was my best decision to start doing kettlebell lifting.
Okay.
So I'm so happy for it.
Yes.
Anyway, and that was the fitness, and I did the fitness course, several fitness instructor courses, and I did the personal trainer course, sports rehabilitation trainer course. Previously, at my younger age, I had a degree, a diploma, a BA degree in economics, and somehow I turned towards the health industry, and I also did the, so I'm also a certified dental hygienist.
Okay.
And now actually I'm working as a dental practice manager.
Okay.
At this moment, besides of the the coaching.
Okay, so you say that you have kind of a two jobs, which basically involves like working, and plus you're also managing your fitness. So do you take the personal trainings, or do you teach kettlebells to others, or is it just for yourself?
Of course,
Okay.
I teach kettlebells, and that's my major goal to spread the love for kettlebell sports in Hungary, because if I should say so, kettlebell sports is still marginal sport in Hungary as well. So it's not very well known, but as the leader of our federation, I can say that we are working on making more and more popular. We have the plan, and we started working towards our goals.
Absolutely great. So I wish you good luck for all the plans which are coming up this year and the next year.
Thank you.
Who introduced kettlebell sport to you, Katalin? Like when did you get introduced to the kettlebell sport? Like did some coach, or do you have any coach who introduced, or like what was your first introduction?
So actually, I when I started kettlebell sport, it was really funny. I was extremely inspired by the Russian lady lifters videos at my young age at the university, and at those times, women were allowed to lift only 16 kg, and the one and only lift was the snatch at those times. And I think I saw the young Ksenia Jejukina as well on videos, and it was extremely inspiring. It was a mind-blowing experience for me, actually, just watching them. Oh my God, how could they lift so long that heavy weight? So it was extremely good feeling. And I just saw a Facebook ad, actually,
Okay.
that some kettlebell sports event will happen in Hungary, and I said, okay, it's time to start.
Okay.
And I didn't know anything about the rules, and I asked the guy who organized the championship. That was a small championship in Hungary. And okay, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do if I would like to compete, to take a part the competition? And he said, okay, you should lift the double 20s. The double 12s. For example, for a long cycle, if you don't know the snatch. Okay, because I learned Olympic weightlifting during the crossfitting. I was sort of familiar with the jerk and the clean, but only with the Olympic bar.
Yes.
So it's completely different. And I think my technique was quite questionable during that competition, but okay. I did 95 reps at the beginning with the 12s. That was my very first competition, and after around 3 weeks of preparation. So
Okay, okay,
I was so happy with it. And then we started working together with one Hungarian guy just to reach some kind of goal. And he convinced me that snatch will be better for me, but it turned out it's not true, because my biggest love, I have to say that it's long cycles. So
okay, okay. So in the snatch, like as you mentioned that when you saw the Russians lifting, especially the women, they used to do the snatch. Mostly they used to do the snatch. So you are mostly doing snatch, or you're doing long cycle nowadays in the training days, or your long cycle is most preferred lift?
to be honest, I did snatch, the 16 kg snatch. I did 226 repetitions at the one of the IUKL World Championship.
Okay.
So I think that result is pretty good, but somehow I don't know why, but I think I'm not brave enough to go for the 24, and I had some bad experience with 24 kg snatches.
Okay.
And there's some kind of mental barrier, I think.
Okay. Okay.
But as with the long cycle, it was I had time for the proper adaptation, and I didn't have such a bad experiences like I had with the 24 snatch. I think mentally it's much easier for me. Even the double 20s were easier.
Okay.
When I did that.
So now you mentioned that you had joint inflammations. That is at the age of the 6, you started this, like you started getting the inflammation. How do you deal with the inflammation? Like when you started kettlebells, did the inflammation go away with some medications, or how did the sport help you to overcome that challenge or that problem?
Actually, that inflammation as a child that lasted only up till when the my tonsils were removed. So after the surgery, the inflammation gone away, but the effect still there. So that inflammation ruined the joint surface.
Okay.
And it's rather an arthrosis. After the arthritis, it went to an arthrosis.
Okay.
So now it's actually the joint surfaces are ruined.
Okay.
In joints, so it can, so it's more painful, and it's more difficult to move, but with proper warm-up and the proper exercises, I can keep it up. So it's
okay. So now at this age, what challenge do you find when you're doing heavy lifting? So when I say heavy lifting is lifting 20 kilos, 24 kilos, what challenge do you find? A particular challenge, like for example, maybe you might have anything related to breathing, maybe you might have related to joints, or maybe you have related to strength issue. Specifically for you, because you have gone through the cycle of inflammation challenge. Now at 45, 46 age, what challenge do you find when you lift the heavy weight?
Actually,
is there any, you mentioned mental barrier as well, because that is one of the problem, which basically is related to the mind, but of course that definitely can be trained, and with the coaching you can basically get rid of that problem as well. But when it comes to physical ability, how do you manage that?
So actually we at the age of about 40, we definitely need to be patient with ourselves. I think patience is the key word for lifters above 40, for women lifters above 40,
Okay.
because it is very easy to forget about age.
Okay.
When we are doing the exercises, the proper training and the preparation.
Okay.
But we need to pay attention that we need time. We need much more time for the proper adaptation for the heavier weight. So it's actually my goal is to be able to compete even in my age in the age of 80 or more. So I'm planning a lifetime lifting. So not only up till 50 or up till, I don't know, 55. So my major goal is to lift in the age of 80 as well. So it's so if and concerning my joint problems, I think I need to be even more patient.
Okay. Yeah, does it put any restriction? I mean, when you're lifting kettlebells, do you have any limitations?
Thanks God, no limitation. Only the time, actually, the time frame. What actually I have for training. I need more time for training because I need more time for the proper warm up, the proper mobilization, and the good stretching afterwards. So
Yes. Yeah, the time is always a challenge. I understand.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. So, do you also have a particular nutrition program which you follow? Are you vegetarian or non-vegetarian? How does the food and the nutrition part is handled? If you can just throw a little highlight on that.
I'm trying to focus on clean eating, so I don't have any special food program that I follow. I try. Actually, I'm so happy because and I'm lucky as well because I love rice. I love basmati rice. That's
Oh, okay. Great.
I'm so crazy about it actually. So it's maybe it can be only just a mental thing, a mental issue, but when I'm eating rice, I'm always feeling that, okay, I'm much stronger. I can do the kettlebell program much better than I did without rice.
Okay.
So it's okay, it's a carbohydrate, I know, but I tried bulgur and so many other types of carbs, but the basmati rice were better for me.
Okay. Do you take any supplements like protein, multivitamins, or anything? If you can just
multivitamins, like the joint support that's necessary,
okay.
and vitamin C. That's just the normal ones. Calcium, magnesium, and omega-3, 6,
Okay.
and 9. That's it. What I
Okay.
take, and after or sometimes before not the competition, the training, the heavy trainings, I usually take BCA.
Okay. And like, are you a vegetarian or non-vegetarian? Do you eat non-veg, or what is the frequency of the food what you take, especially when it comes to choice between the veg and the non-veg?
I'm not a vegetarian, but I love eating veggies. So it's very it has a very important role in my food program.
Okay, great. So you've been lifting for how many years, Katalin, now?
I started lifting in 2016. Yeah, 2016. So it's
okay.
Yeah, 6.
So yeah, it's around 6 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so have you got any negative experience in the past 6 years about kettlebells? Any kind of, like, for example, maybe having some kind of an injury for the shoulder, or maybe something else. Maybe you want to share something. If you do not have, that's fine. But still, if you have got anything, you can share.
Yes, of course I had.
Okay.
But it's only due to my impatience.
Oh, okay.
What I was previously talking about. So I don't know why. One arm long cycle with a 24 kg didn't came to me. I don't know, closer, and previously. But in Porto, I saw the ladies lifting the 1 hour 24.
Yes, yes.
Very, very, very. It's a
Efficient,
very nice
yes.
way.
Yes.
And some kind of little devil just came to me and started kept saying that, well, why don't you want to try it? Why don't you want to try it? You should give it a try. Why don't you? And when we came back from the World Championship, I decided to give it a try, and did 2 minutes each hands, and it felt great. And afterwards, I decided to do I do the whole 10 minutes, and I did the whole 10 minutes without any problems. And afterwards, probably because I was extremely happy for this this result, I forgot to stretch properly. I forgot to do the proper routine, and I felt okay that just my lactate level is higher than it should be.
Okay.
And my upper trapezius and the latissimus as well, and
okay.
yeah, in the back.
Okay.
And actually, I considered if I do another training, then it will go away. But unfortunately, it didn't. It got even worse, and that higher lactate level changed to a very serious strain in my upper trapezius, in my shrouds. It's and it felt like a huge egg.
Okay.
And it was a trigger point, actually.
Okay.
It's a huge trigger point that caused a radiating pain towards my shoulder, and my shoulder movement was totally compromised. It was limited to this level.
Okay.
And so I had to think it over. Okay, so you were clever, my dear. It was a great idea to lift kettlebell, the 24 kg, without the proper adaptation, and I had to take rest.
Okay.
I really had to take rest. I had to do the rehab properly. I had to rest more than 2 months, and I started.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was such a big problem, but thanks God, no injury, no
major injury.
No serious major injury happened.
Okay.
But this strain didn't go away till the beginning of September. The first week of September. That was the first time when I lifted 16 kilo.
Okay.
No more than 16 kilo, and I had to accept. Okay, you need to go back to the very beginning.
Yes.
So yeah, and that's why I mentioned that I need to be patient. I need to pay attention to the proper adaptation. That's the most important.
Yes. Wow. You have a coach, Katalin, or do you do self-coaching?
I used to have a great coach. Actually, we are friends now. Her name is Ivana Gorički from Croatia. Okay. And she was fantastic. She was really fantastic.
Okay. So have you tried doing the training without a coach? Have you ever tried that? What is the difference between having a coach and not having a coach? Did you try that? What was the experience?
Actually, when I got the program, the preparation program from Ivana, that was much easier. I didn't have to think about what to do. Yes. I just followed the instructions, and I got all the
results.
Sorry.
The results which you
experienced. Yes.
So without coach, you have not tried doing
without actually I'm without coach at this moment. So okay. we stopped working together due to the COVID.
Yes.
Because we couldn't. I couldn't train. Everything was so stressful, and yes. I couldn't pay much attention to my preparation, and I decided, okay, step back and think it over. How should I continue?
Yes.
And I decided, okay, as I don't have enough time for preparation, I will try it by myself and
see the results.
Let's see what happens.
Yes.
And
okay.
since 2021, the beginning of 2021, I do coaching for myself.
Okay, that's great. Have you done marathon earlier?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you find marathon in comparison with the 10-minute classic lift?
The one arm, I did the one arm and the two arms marathon as well. And to be honest, my favorite is the double arm long cycle and double arm jerk.
Okay.
In the marathon,
so that is half marathon. Okay.
Yeah, that's half marathon. But previously I did one arm 20 kg long cycle, and I did the 350 repetitions. That was the maximum, but I can't really recall for the 1 hour what I did with the 16.
Okay.
But the double arm half marathon is my biggest favorite.
Okay. So if you can just share what are your best marathon numbers as well as the 10-minute classic best numbers, probably if you have done in the World Championships or the National Championships, if you want to share those numbers with us.
The double 16 long cycle 10 minutes, I did 101 repetitions.
Okay. That is long cycle.
Yeah, that's a cycle with a double 16, and with the biathlon, I'm always confused by the points, but my best jerk number is 135 repetitions with the double 16, and the same competition I did 190 repetition for snatch. Yeah.
Okay. And marathon, that was 16s, no? Did you try with 20?
That was 16. I did with the 20s the long cycle. That was 53 repetitions, if I remember well.
Okay.
And I also did jerk only with the double 20s, and that's 93 repetitions.
Okay.
For 10 minutes.
Wow, that's great numbers. And how about marathon?
The marathon, I tried the double 16 long cycle half an hour once, and I did 211 repetitions.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great number. Okay.
Thank you. I love it. I'm very proud of it, actually.
Yes. I think you should be top 5 in the world if you're doing that. For double 16?
Yeah.
If you have tried with the IKMF?
It might be the best 10, I think. That's so best 5 is not pretty sure, but it is a good result in my age.
Yes, absolutely. That is why I mentioned, because I've been doing a lot of research on marathons, so I know the numbers. What you're mentioning is absolutely great numbers, especially when it comes to women lifting, and you come in veteran 2 category, right? 45 is veteran 1 is 35, veteran 2 is 45.
Yeah.
But even if you see in the open numbers, I mean, those numbers are good. So open category, yeah. And did you try with the single 16 or single 20, 30 minutes marathon?
The single 20 I did only once. It was a 1 arm long cycle, and it was 350 reps.
Okay.
So it's I don't know why, but the 1 arm half an hour is not so appealing for me.
Okay.
I like the doubles more.
Okay. And did you try with single 16 for 30 minutes?
I did it only for fun.
But not for the competition.
No, not for the competition. I did 1 hour for a competition. It was around 700, around 750, around that number. So it's not that good, but I I didn't prepare for 1 hour long cycle that much, just besides the 10 minutes. So if I had time after the traditional 10 minutes, I just did some preparation, but not. I wasn't focusing on 1 hour.
Okay. So do you also intend to participate into the marathon competitions, like upcoming competitions in Belgium?
Unfortunately, this year I can't do this.
Okay.
But I really hope that next year.
Next year, okay.
Yeah, okay. Next year.
But I guess you must have done competitions, no? Competitions with IKMF. Did you do half marathon, full marathon? Did you participate? Did you participate in any competitions of marathon?
Yes, yeah, I did because the IKMF is the only organization that's organizing double arm half marathons.
Yes.
So I participated at the online European Championship last year with the double jerk.
Okay.
Double 12 jerk. Yeah.
Okay. I think we should also keep a proposal for WKSF to make that happen.
Yeah. That's my goal to actually, that's my plan to ask Oleg if maybe we can have just not a normal lift next year, just like a trial, like others doing it. Yes. And I know that there are so many ladies who would be interested in that.
Yes.
From the USA and from Sweden and from other countries as well.
Yes, absolutely. Great. Wow. So nice to connect with you. If you could just leave a very strong message for the viewers about your experience, it would be really great. What do you want to share?
Actually, as I said before, my doctor told me that it was the best decision in my life that I started doing kettlebell sports. Otherwise, I would have very serious health issues, and I really feel it. So kettlebell sport is my sport. I won't say that everyone will find kettlebell sport the best one to compete in, but as just doing for fun. Not everyone have to compete, obviously, but as a recreational sport, it can be extremely good as well. It helps women to keep strong, and it's very important after the age of 35 as our bone structure start to compromise due to hormonal changes, and it's extremely good against osteoporosis as well. So the best choice. So ladies, everywhere in the world, especially in India, if you haven't started yet, you should give it a try.
Absolutely. Great, Katalin. Thank you very much for your time. The podcast definitely is worth if everyone take out the time and check out your sharing your information. I wish you good luck for your upcoming competitions, and if you're hosting any competitions under your organization, I wish you good luck for the same, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you so much for the great opportunity, and all the India lifters are very welcome in Hungary, and
absolutely,
we hope that we meet again soon.
Yes. Great.
Thank you.